Some of my favorite moments were early morning, sitting in a chair, cup of coffee, just staring at the horses, staring at the mountains, and I just felt like I could hear God clear. So I'm Jonny, and I was at the Ordinary Men National Connect in July of 22 at Four Acres Ranch in Colorado. As far as the venue, where we were, I personally have never experienced anything like it. The mountains I know are not nearly as epic as the mountains we experienced in the ranch we were on. I was one of the few lucky, maybe blessed is the word, ones that got to stay in the main house on the ranch. So I got to stay in the gorgeous place with all the sweet decor and quality everything. So slept great, napped great, had great coffee, all the things you kind of hope for in lodging. I know some others were roughing it in some yurts and some other things, and that was a fun experience for them as well. I know they were enjoying kind of the more primal aspect of it, but I enjoyed a good night's sleep and a good cup of coffee. My kind of favorites, my top favorites, just spending time with other men who are serious about their faith, who were also serious about masculinity. That was a big one, probably the biggest. It really was a challenge. I think there were even moments where I was uncomfortable or insecure to be around other men. You almost bring your own life and masculinity into question of, how am I doing? How am I living up? How am I doing as a man? And so as much as initially it was kind of an insecurity, it eventually became something that has really driven me into more confidence and kind of a more solid base for how I fit into the bigger picture. I feel like in order to not get something from it, you either have to be not interested in your faith, like at all, have no interest in faith. You'd have to be opposed to biblical masculinity, and you'd kind of have to be totally bored with nature and the world. Really, as far as I feel like for most men that I talk to, you really would have to be opposed to all of these things that really intrigue a lot of us. I would say this, for me personally, it was a game changer, and I really didn't have too many expectations other than a good time. And so I would say that's very possible for just about any man to be able to go and walk away different from one of these experiences, one of these connects.